All right, let's just jump right in. AI is absolutely everywhere, right? We're hearing these huge claims about autonomous factories and tech that's going to change everything. But, if you're a lean practitioner, that might sound, well, a little threatening. Is this giant wave of AI about to wash away everything we've worked so hard to build?
I mean, that's the real question on everyone's mind. In operations and manufacturing, we've spent decades honing principles like continuous improvement, respect for people, going to the Gemba. So when a technology this powerful shows up, we've got to ask, is it a friend or is it a foe to our whole philosophy?
And look, here's the verdict, right up front. AI is not here to replace lean, not even close. The winning strategy, the one that the smartest companies are already using, is to use AI to supercharge their lean transformation. The whole goal here is to amplify our efforts, not to replace them.
So the whole conversation really shifts from AI or lean to AI for lean. The question that savvy leaders are asking isn't if they should use it, but how. How do we apply this incredible technology to make our core principles even more effective? Let's take a look at what the experts and the industry titans are doing, like right now.
Across the lean community, the approach is really careful, it's really considered. And you can see a common thread here. It's all about assisting people. Jamie Flinchbaugh says you got to make it transparent to build trust. Mark Graban sees it as a kind of knowledge assistant there when you need it. And the Lean Enterprise Institute, they're even exploring how it can help new leaders become better coaches. The focus is always on support, never on replacement.
And we're seeing this play out with the big players. Toyota's internal AI has already freed up thousands of employee hours, which lets them accelerate their PDCA cycles. That's huge. Meanwhile, GE Appliances is blending AI with robotics to make things safer and improve flow, proving you can absolutely lead with people and purpose while using tech to smooth out the bumps.
Okay, this leads us to a really crucial shift in how we think about this stuff. To really get the most out of AI, we have to stop seeing it as just another tool in the toolbox. We need to start seeing it as a collaborator, a thought partner.
So what in the world is a thought partner? Well, the idea, which was framed up nicely by Jeff Woods, is to treat AI like an interactive collaborator that you can use to sharpen your own strategy. And this is the key. It's not about outsourcing your thinking, it's about enhancing it.
So this thought partner framework gives us two really powerful ways to work. First, adopting personas. Think about this. You can ask the AI to review your A3 from the perspective of the CFO, and then a customer, and then a supply chain expert. It'll instantly surface risks you might have missed. Second, you can play what's called digital catchball, this strategic back and forth where the AI uses real market data to challenge and help you refine your ideas.
Okay, so we've got the mindset. Now let's get super practical. Let's talk about 7 specific ways this thought partner idea can supercharge your lean efforts right on the shop floor. First up, problem solving. Imagine having an always-on sensei or coach right by your side. You could have an AI review your A3s to find gaps in your logic, or prompt you with structured 5 why questions to make sure you're getting to the true root cause. It can even help you brainstorm countermeasures. This just raises the game for your entire problem-solving process. Number 2 is a total game changer for Kaizen events, standard work. Just think about all the time we waste transcribing sticky notes and whiteboard scribbles after an event. An AI can use computer vision to just scan it all and instantly digitize it into searchable, standard work instructions. This frees up your team to actually implement the improvements, not get bogged down in paperwork.
Third is daily management. Yeah, AI can automatically pull data from all your systems and pop it right onto your electronic huddle boards. That makes tracking trends way easier. But, and this is a really critical warning, we need to be extremely careful with this one.
Okay, here's why we have to be so cautious. When a team member physically takes a marker and writes a metric on a board, they are thinking about that number. They're reflecting. They own it. But when a screen just auto-populates, it's so easy for it to just become visual noise. It's data that's being done to the team, not by them. And that passive observation, it leads to way shallower thinking and much weaker engagement.
Number 4, building quality at the source. AI-powered computer vision can basically act as a digital poka-yoke, a mistake-proofing device. It can spot a tiny defect in real time and alert an operator before that bad part ever makes it downstream. This is a perfect reinforcement of that core lean ideal of building quality in, not trying to inspect it out later.
Fifth, this is a beautiful fit for total productive maintenance, or TPM.
AI can monitor your equipment for tiny invisible changes in vibration or heat, predicting a failure long before it ever happens. This lets your maintenance team shift from reactive firefighting to planned, proactive work, which of course is the entire point of TPM.
Okay, number 6, smart scheduling. An AI can help create production schedules that truly balance what the customer wants with what's best for your operational flow. This integrates perfectly with plan for every part logic, making sure your sequence is driven by actual customer tack time, not just internal conveniences like trying to minimize changeovers. And finally, number 7, truly understanding the voice of the customer. AI is just brilliant at tearing through massive amounts of messy, unstructured text. Think warranty claims, online reviews, service calls. It can spot emerging problems and trends, feeding that vital, real-world data right back into your strategy sessions.
So we've just seen 7 really powerful ways to use AI, but there is one foundational principle that if you ignore it, will cause every single one of these initiatives to fail. It is without a doubt the single most important factor for success.
And this goes right back to what we were saying about those manual versus automated boards. There's real science to back this up. A landmark study from 2014 found that the physical act of writing things down forces you to engage deeper parts of your brain. It's the same principle on the shop floor. Active human engagement isn't just a nice to have, it's how we learn, it's how we internalize, and it's how we ultimately own our processes.
And this all brings us to the ultimate takeaway, the one non-negotiable principle. AI fails without respect for people. The technology has to be implemented in service of your team. Use it to remove friction. Use it to clear away the noise. Use it to give your people more time and space to think, to solve problems, and to innovate. The moment it replaces their engagement, it will fail. Period.
So, after all that, what are the big ideas you should be walking away with? How do you actually move forward from here and put this stuff into practice?
Well, it really boils down to 3 key things. First, you've got to shift your mindset. See AI as a thought partner that's there to make you smarter. Second, be strategic with it. Use it to get rid of frustrating friction, not to automate the critical work of human decision-making. And most importantly, ground every single technology decision in that foundational lean pillar, respect for people. We've covered the mindset, the framework, the practical applications. You know the how. So the real question I want to leave you with is this. As you look at your own value stream, what's the very first problem, that first piece of friction that you and your new thought partner can go solve together?